Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Playbook with your host Ashton Merriweather. Here is my guest, Mr. Brad Piss. How are you doing today, Mr. Brad?
Nice. Thanks for having me.
Well, today we're going to get right into the topic, Greg Hardy's domestic violence incident. So this week, that's been the topic of conversation about Greg Hardy's ex-girlfriend releasing domestic violence photos from her ex-boyfriend, Greg Hardy. The photos have been spreading all over the internet, but the incident happened over a year and a half ago. And now that Greg Hardy is doing well in the NFL, his ex-girlfriend basically releases these photos and he has no remorse whatsoever about the photos. He hasn't spoken on the photos and he is basically ignoring the media. So, Mr. Brad, what are your thoughts on the incident with Greg Hardy and his ex-girlfriend and the photos being released a year and a half later?
I think she's just releasing the photos now because he's starting to be a star player in Dallas, and maybe she's getting a little jealous that she's not with him. Now she wants to ruin his career.
Let me ask you this: do you think that he should be disciplined by the NFL for this particular action, even though it's a personal incident that happened?
I mean, most definitely. I mean, they railroaded Ray Rice.
True.
I mean, what's the difference? I mean, there was a different Ray Rice had video, but we have photos.
Same. It's
so
the same
he should be disciplined. You know what
Do
I'm
you
saying?
think Jerry Jones should be supporting him?
I mean, in a way, yeah, because that's his player, but you shouldn't be
condoning.
And that's basically he's condoning. Oh, we're gonna give him a second chance, even though he did what he did. So maybe now Jerry Jones is gonna get a lot of backlash off of that.
Do you feel like he's gonna lose a lot of endorsements or
most definitely.
fans?
Most definitely.
Depending on this particular incident.
What they say, what they call them, the womanizers and all that. They're gonna, it's gonna get ugly for him. I mean, he's a star player. I mean, you got to be a role model to the young generation, man, because you're in a level that people are working hard for to get to.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you're getting paid millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stand up straight and do what you're supposed to do.
Okay. Following Sunday's game, Hardy left the game. He jumped in the passenger seat of a white Ferrari. They say that the driver was his brother. And they said that he was ignoring the media and he was just trying to dodge the media. But previously, NFL players have been fined for dodging the media. So do you think that Greg Hardy should be fined for not basically responding to the media or not even talking on this topic at the moment?
But the media wants to talk to you about something when you're a star athlete. Like Marshawn Lynch, for example. I'm only here so I don't get fined, you know what I mean? So he basically put it out that you will get fined if you don't, do your interviews or basically do your job that you're supposed to.
So do you think he should plead the fifth, or do you think he should really go into detail about what happened?
I mean, he can do either or. I mean, but if you're gonna keep dodging the question, that's just gonna make yourself look ugly.
I see you have on the Alabama shirt. So this weekend, number 2, LSU, and number 4, Alabama played. And Alabama Crimson Tide got the win. So how do you feel about that?
I mean, I'm an Alabama fan, to the heart. So I feel great about it, because there was a lot
the LSU fans give
of
you a hard
trash.
time?
No, I give them a hard time.
Roll
I mean, it was more of Georgia fans and
okay.
everybody else. They were trying to jump on the bandwagon with LSU because
because Alabama haters.
Yeah,
So who are y'all playing next?
We got Mississippi State.
Okay. So
another top 25 team.
So what's gonna be the outcome?
Oh, we got this. Roll Tide, man. It's just, come on.
Okay.
We done shut down number.
Confident in your team?
Yeah, we done shut down number 8 Georgia, number 9 Texas A&M. We done shut down number 2 LSU.
So you think Alabama going all the way?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we got one of the strongest.
So when the championships come, we gonna come back to this interview.
Yeah.
And we gonna see.
Even if we lose, I'm still gonna be sitting there. I'm gonna give you a hard time. Man, Alabama has one of the third hardest schedule in the NCAA. I mean, so once you play somebody, your whole operation, everything gets exposed. I mean, they couldn't even go to the passing game. The quarterback was confused.
I wish y'all the best in the championship. This week, social media has been flooding about Missouri football team going on strike because of the president not giving strict discipline to students hanging the noose on campus. So, with that being said, how do you feel about these different actions that are going on campus, pinpointing racism and different prejudice and people being hateful towards another race? Do you feel like the president should have Giving more discipline to the students?
Yeah, you should have did a full investigation on who did it instead of sweeping it under the rug.
Do you think that the football team went too far as going on strike?
Because apparently for them going on strike, they got the job done of getting them out of the office.
Okay.
So I mean, if it goes to that step, I mean, if you're going in there asking simple questions like, hey, can you do this and do this, and he's just basically ignoring you, I mean, next step is to like, hey man, we're just gonna go on strike. We ain't even gonna play for you no more.
With him stepping down, do you think that makes him look like, he's siding against one race or one side?
In a way, with him stepping down, kind of makes himself look guilty.
Because he's not really commenting on that particular topic.
Makes him look guilty. Makes it look like he didn't care about his job position. I mean, you're president of a university.
Y'all be sure to tune in to the fight against Miguel Cotto versus Canelo Alvarez on November the 21st. So, Mr. Brad, what you think about that fight? Are you going to tune in? Are you a boxing fan?
I really don't follow boxing like I used to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So, who's your favorite?
Right now? I really don't have a favorite. In this fight, I'll probably go with Cotto,
Okay.
But like back in the days, his boxing just not like it used to be. That's another subject though. But now we got Mayweather out of the picture. It's now we got Mayweather out of the picture. Now maybe it can be back into boxing instead of fashion and all about money and running around the ring and the checks.
$150 million out of one night.
You know what I'm saying? Go out there and punish somebody. I want to see that. I want to see a match. I want to see a fight that goes maybe 5 rounds. You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, like Tyson lasts 5 seconds.
Okay.
Well,
I'll be sure to check into that. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of The Playbook. Be sure to follow Post Media on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. Follow me on social media on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And be sure to subscribe, like, and share my video for next week. And I'll see you next time.